At sunrise in November, Marion D. Ford, wearing shorts and jungle boots, jogged the tide line where Sanibel Island crescents north, and finally said, "Screw it," tired of wind and pelting sand. To his right were colorful cottages, red, yellow, green, the Castaways, a popular resort during season, but this was Tuesday and a slow time of year. He went to the outdoor shower, thinking he'd hide his boots and swim through the breakers. He was 10 pounds overweight and sick of his own excuses. A porch door opened. A woman, backlit by clouds of cinnamon, the sun up but not hot enough to burn through. "Want some coffee?" She cupped her hands to be heard. "Your dog's welcome if he's sociable." No idea who the woman was. Wearing a sweatshirt, with an articulate, strong voice that suggested Midwestern genetics, a descendant of dairymaids, good at sports and baking pies. Late 30s, a rental compact in the drive, only one pair of sandals outside the door. A woman on a budget, vacationing alone. Ford said, "Can't, I'm punishing myself." The woman replied, "You too?" and walked toward him. Started to speak but stopped, got up on her toes, focusing on something out there in the waves. "What in the world? Is that someone drowning?" Beyond the sandbar, Ford saw what might have been a barrel, but one thrashing appendage told him was not. He removed his glasses. "A loggerhead, I think. This isn't mating season, so it must be hurt." "Logger what?" "A sea turtle." Ford handed her his glasses, jogged to the breakers, and duck-dived, still wearing his damn boots. The dog, which was a retriever but not a lab or golden, swam after him. That was a mistake, too. The turtle, barnacles on its back, was tangled in fishing line and, yes, drowning. Ford had to alternately battle his dog, then the turtle, which hissed and struck like a snake while he maneuvered the thing through waves into the shallows. The woman was impressed. "You seem to know what you're doing." "On rare occasions. Do you have a knife?" "You're not going to—" "Of course not." The woman galloped to the cottage, her sweatshirt bouncing in countersink, legs not long but solid. Nice. She watched Ford cut the turtle free, inspected for cuts, then nursed the animal back through the surf where he side-stroked alongside for a while. The woman was waiting with a towel, coffee in a mug, and water for the dog. "Why not come inside and dry off? Or a hot shower if you like, but you'll have to forgive the mess." The look the woman gave him was unmistakable. Not that Ford often got that look from women he didn't know. "3 mornings straight I've watched you run past here," an awkward smile, "so I finally worked up the nerve. Is it always this windy in November?" Ford cleaned his glasses with a towel. "Nerve?" "Old-fashioned, I guess. You know, speaking to strange men and all that." Another look, eyes aware, before she added, "I'm here all alone." Ford tested several excuses before he followed the woman inside. He was thinking, why do the lonely ones choose islands?